Okay, now we're going to start with this section teaching you about the different types of organs. Now, I do realize that most of you, when you think of an organ, you think of the B3, right? Everybody talks
Absolutely.
about the B3 organ, but there's actually different types of organs and different types of models that is not just associated with the B3. So we're going to go into detail, and I want you to specifically tell me the types of organs that are more applicable to the type of gospel music that we play at the same time in the churches. So I'm going to hand it over to Jim. Now tell me, Jim, now I know there's a B3, there's a C3. Just teach me about this Hammond organ.
I'll be happy to do that, and it's a great question. It's a question that comes up all the time in our business. What's the difference between a B3 and a C3? And when the Hammond factory was manufacturing the various parts that go into the various furniture styles,
Okay.
the B3, the C3, the A100, all of those parts as they were being manufactured did not have a model number associated with them until they were installed into a specific piece of furniture.
Okay.
So the Hammond B3, which was manufactured between 1955 and 1974, a 20-year period, is characterized by having 4 legs. You can see through the organ. It sits on 4 legs.
Okay, okay.
And the C3 is characterized by having solid back and solid sides. But internally and musically speaking, these are identical musical instruments.
Okay.
Now, a lot of times people say, oh, I think C3s sound better. I think
I've heard that
B3s sound
before.
better.
I've heard that,
I
yeah.
hear it every day. But that all comes down to how well the organ was maintained, and the acoustics in the room, what Leslie was connected to. There are 1,000 variables.
Okay.
But the B3, the C3, and the A100s are all capable of giving us the sound we want. And there are some other models as well, but these are the 3 we like to focus on.
Okay, now is there a price difference between the 3? Or so what you're saying is the furniture is the same, the guts is the same, you can get the same sound, it's just a matter of what the furniture looks like.
Well, that's another great question, and if you want to get down to value, the B3 is, generally speaking, always going to be the most expensive instrument if it's in great condition because it has the highest market demand.
Okay.
It's the most popular.
Okay.
People just want a B3 because it's cool.